Okay, so we're going to discuss on how to create a truss in Revit. So first, we have to create a wall. So to create a wall, just go to the architecture tab, then click this icon, or you can type WA for the shortcut. Okay, so these are drawing tools to create your wall. So let's try the rectangle, then create a wall here. Then let's click this wall. Then change the properties, the top constraint to level 2. Then click apply. So next, to create a truss, so you can find the truss icon in the structure tab. So by clicking this one, you can see this icon, which is the truss. So once you click this one, a pop-up window will seen on the Revit. So it only states that you don't have a family truss loaded in your Revit system. So you have to click yes, and then look for the US metric folder and find the structural trusses. So double click the folder, and then you can see here the different type of trusses. So you have the Fing truss, hoe, creat, simple, Warren, so on and so forth. So for example, we're going to use the Fing truss. So click this one, then click open. So you already have a truss loaded in your Revit. So next is to create the truss now. But before that, for example, you want a overhang. So let's cancel first the command by pressing the escape button multiple times. So to create a reference, so I usually use the detail line. So you can find the detail line in the annotate tab. Then this icon, detail line, or type DL. And then I will offset this to 750. Then use the rectangle tool. So now I already have my reference. So let's escape, press escape, then go back to structure, press that truss icon, and then we can start now creating our truss. So there. So if you could notice that it's only a line. So if you want to see the full detail of your truss, just click the detail level and make it to fine. So there. So we can move our truss at our wall. So if you can notice that our truss is not on the top of our wall. So if we go to our 3D view, so this is our truss. So we want this to move up. There. So our truss is at level 1. So if you can see here, once I put my cursor, there's a hidden line. So that's the base of your truss. So to make it up here, we can actually move this one or make the constraints move. So we can type 4 meters for the start level, same as here. So I'm using a millimeters unit system. So if you can notice here, once we move or make the level to 4 meters, our truss is not, or our bottom chord is not on the or not on top of our wall. So we can actually measure this one. We can go to south elevation and change this to fine. We can actually measure this one. Okay, so we can type DI to here. So it's 155. So 4 meters plus 155. So for 155. Yeah. Then you can copy this one as well. And click apply. So there. Our bottom chord is on top of our wall. So we can delete this one. And then if you could notice that our top chord and bottom chord are not connected. So what you can do is click the or select the top chord and then unpin this one. So for you to select it, you have to press tab so you can select the top chord or the web members independently. So unpin this one and then stretch this to here, there. So our top chord and bottom chord are now overlapping. So what you can do is to use the cope. Okay, let's move this one. Okay, anyway, Control Z. So you can use the cope tool. So where you can find the cope tool here on the modify. So just click this cope and then press this one and this one. So there. So cope is used to cut the excess trusses or beams. So usually this is only compatible for trusses or beams, not for columns and walls and floors. So you can do this as well on the other side. So press tab to select the top chord and then move this one. Then press cope. Okay, so first you have to select the top chord and the bottom chord. So the first selection is the one you want to be cut, and then the second selection is your reference. So you have to select this independently. So you can actually select the whole trusses. Okay, sorry, select the whole trusses. There, then you can click the filter. So you can just uncheck. So check none first, then check this one. Click OK. Then you can unpin it. Yeah. So unpin this one. Then this one as well. So you can actually extend this. Okay. So click the cope. There. Yeah. So again, then select cope. Then you can cope this one as well. There. Same as here. So that's how you will do on the trusses. Now, what if you want to have a roof? So if you want to have a roof, we'll go back to level 1. Then let's delete this. Okay. So go to architecture, click roof, then click yes. So your roof will be on level 2. Then you can use this rectangle tool, then offset to 750. Then there. So for example, you have a gable roof. So select this 2 lines, then uncheck the define slope, then press finish. So if we go to our 3D, this is now our roof. Now if you notice that our roof has a different slope than our truss. So what you can do, you can go to the south elevation, then you can measure the height. So di. So let's make first a reference again, detail line. Then di to here. Okay. let's make another reference. So DI up to here. So it's 3955. Then press this truss, then change the truss height to 3955. Then click apply. There. You can actually use this one, or okay, let's put again. So our truss is inside our roof. So what we can do, since this hidden line is our reference, so the measurement should be not here. It should be from here. So DI. Let's try the 38. Okay, Control Z. Okay, it's too far from here. From here to here. It's actually 3.8, but we should lessen this one. So less 164. So 3.8 less 164. We can actually make a formula here. So just type equal sign, then 3.8 minus 164. So there. Then we can move our truss here. Then adjust this up here. So we can uncope this one, remove coping. Then we can just adjust it up here. Or up here. For example, so and then cope. And delete this one. There. Then if we go back to our 3D, so this is our truss with a roof. So if you could notice, the material of our roof is steel. So our roof is also based on our beam system or on beams. So you just load first a beam so you can use that material as your truss. So that's how you create your roof.